He's back, and the moment you once cried for, prayed for, imagined 100 different ways, has finally entered the room. But here is what many divine feminines learned too late. The return itself is not the miracle. The miracle is who you became while he was gone. Because separation was never just absence, it was initiation. It was the season that forced you inward, the season that stripped illusion, the season that made you face every place you abandoned yourself for love. You learned how to sit with silence, how to survive unanswered questions, how to stop measuring your worth by someone else's readiness, how to build a life that did not collapse every time they pulled away. So now that he's back, this is not the old story continuing. This is a new chapter. And the divine feminine must know how to meet it, because many women wait years for a return, only to lose themselves the second it happens. They become available too fast, forgiving too fast, trusting words too fast, calling chemistry healing. Number, not this time. If he's back, here is what the divine feminine needs to do now. First, pause. Not to play games, not to punish, not to appear detached. Pause, because grounded people do not react impulsively to long-awaited things. They observe, they breathe, they feel what is real. Let your nervous system stay calm. Let your center remain yours. Do not let one text undo the peace it took months to build. Second, remember that presence is not proof. Someone showing up again does not automatically mean growth happened. Missing you is not the same as maturing. Wanting access is not the same as wanting responsibility. Regret is not the same as readiness. Many people return because loneliness got loud, because life humbled them, because they miss how you loved them. That alone is not enough. The question is not, did he come back? The question is, who came back? Third, let actions speak longer than emotion. Anyone can feel deeply in a moment. Anyone can cry. Anyone can say they made a mistake. Anyone can promise forever when they fear losing you. But can they be consistent on ordinary days? Can they communicate when uncomfortable? Can they stay present when life gets heavy? Can they choose love without crisis forcing it? That is where truth lives. Fourth, do not hand over instant trust. Trust is earned in repetition. Safety is built in patterns. Peace is built in steadiness. You can be open-hearted without being unguarded. You can be warm without being naive. You can be hopeful without abandoning discernment. Fifth, require clarity. No more vague energy. No more almost relationships. No more emotional breadcrumbs dressed as destiny. No more, you know how I feel, with no structure behind it. Ask what they want. Ask what they're available for. Ask what has changed. Ask what they plan to do differently. Healthy love can handle clear questions. Confusion benefits only avoidance. Sixth, do not shrink into the version of you they remember. You have changed. You have boundaries now. You value peace now. You notice red flags faster now. You no longer call inconsistency mysterious. You no longer confuse longing with compatibility. Do not dim those upgrades to make reunion easier. If he truly returned aligned, he will respect the woman you became. If he resists your standards, he is asking for the old version of you. She is gone. Seventh, let him repair, not just return. A comeback without accountability is only nostalgia. If pain was caused, let it be named. If trust was broken, let it be rebuilt. If silence damaged you, let that truth be spoken. Real men do not fear accountability. They understand repair is part of love. 8th, stop romanticizing suffering. Some divine feminines were taught that the harder it hurts, the deeper it must be. Number. Pain can be attachment. Chaos can be trauma repetition. Intensity can be nervous system activation. Love, when healed, often feels calmer than fantasy expected. Stable, honest, steady, clear. Do not reject healthy because it lacks drama. 9th, allow yourself to be desired, not just needed. Some returns happen because you were a safe place, because you gave endlessly, because you understood everything, because you tolerated what others would not. That is not enough. You deserve to be cherished, chosen clearly, respected consistently, loved actively. 10th, know that some returns are closure. This is sacred too. Sometimes they come back so you can see with healed eyes what once blinded you. Sometimes they return so you can feel nothing where obsession once lived. Sometimes they reappear so the cycle can end consciously. Do not fear that possibility. Closure is not failure, it is liberation. And yes, sometimes they come back ready to speak truth, ready to be consistent, ready to stop running, ready to meet love like an adult, not a wound. But even then, the divine feminine's task remains the same. Stay rooted in self-respect. Stay connected to your body. Stay honest with yourself. Stay willing to walk if alignment disappears. Because healed feminine energy does not worship the return. She evaluates it. She welcomes what is real. She releases what is not. So if he's back, take a breath. Do not rush to crown it destiny. Do not surrender your peace to possibility. Do not confuse movement with transformation. Watch the pattern. Watch the consistency. Watch how you feel around him now. Watch whether your nervous system softens or braces. Truth leaves clues. And remember this above all. You are no longer the woman waiting at the window. You are the woman at the door deciding what enters. That changes everything.